Hey guys, this is Leo. I'm chewing gum, bringing you another video. And as I wait for my pizza to come out of this pizzeria here for dinner, I want to talk about something real quick. I got something in the mail. As you can see, I was shaving and I cut myself here, but that's besides the point. I got something in the mail, and I was wondering what it was because it's international standard shipping. As you can see, let me just try to hide stuff here, but it says international shipping standard. And I was like, what is this? Why is this here? What did I order? I didn't order anything. What I did was I reached out to somebody on Twitter, Too Old for Gaming, a guy who works on a lot of PlayStation Vita stuff. He actually recently, or last year, maybe 2 years ago, made a hard copy of a book called PS Vita, the history of the PS Vita, year 1, year 2 to 3, and then the end of the PlayStation Vita. Those books are still available digitally. I believe they're all sold out currently for print. The print copies are sold out. You can probably print them out yourself if you really wanted to. You can still buy them digitally. But he is currently working on making physical versions of PlayStation Vita manuals for their games. PlayStation Vita manuals for the video games. Not all of them. A couple for Killzone. I believe Gravity Rush is on there, and a couple of other ones that he's trying to make, and they look amazing. Now, he had shown a prototype online. He had showed a prototype on his Twitter feed, and he said, hey, if anybody's interested and would like a free copy of a sample, hey, shoot me a DM and I'll get one over to you. So I shoot him a DM. He asked me for my address. He responds very fast, and I give it to him. And I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll get one, maybe I won't. But it seems like a super really cool guy. He also has a YouTube video, Too Old for Gaming. So I think it's number 2, then old for the number 4 gaming, I believe is his YouTube account as well. He does a couple of other documentary and also playthrough channels. I've checked out his channel and I'm subscribed, and he's actually excellent, and seems like a nice person as well, because I didn't pay anything for this. Now, I didn't pay anything for this. I get this mail and I'm like, it says description of content booklet and quantity 1, and I believe he lives in Europe somewhere, and that's what this is right here. It's showing it in euros, and I believe it's euros. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm currently I don't know what my denomination is for currency, but unless I'm wrong, I believe that's what this is. Maybe the sample, because I went right ahead and pre-ordered his Series 1 and Series 2 booklets for the Vita, just because I'm a big Vita fan, as you all know. So we're just going to open this up together and just see what's in it and see what it looks like and see what it feels like, without trying to rip anything open here. And yes, that's what it is. It's a sample of his new book. And will you look at that? So this is a double. I believe this is the one he showed online. So we have Killzone Mercenary. You're probably going to see it backwards because of the camera. Instructional manual, or instruction manual, I believe. And then on the other side, you're gonna have, which I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce this, Wise, Y-S, Wise, and that's gonna be 8, Lacrimosa of Dana. If I'm butchering this, please let me know in the comments down below, please. I would love to get butchered for this. But look at how, let's just go over the book together. Let's look at Killzone, because this game I've played. I have Wise, great RPG. It's just, I've heard many good things about this RPG, but I just haven't had the time. I've been playing other games. I'm catching up on the Vita because I was late to the party for the PlayStation Vita. I was very late for the party. The PlayStation Vita came out and I didn't get it until it was already no longer sold. I got it secondhand on eBay in a bundle, and now the prices for the games are skyrocketing. I got a bunch of them before they skyrocketed, but now the games that I want are like $70, $80, $90. Silent Hill is goes for like $100 plus on eBay, and I'm looking everywhere for it, looking at stores here, thrift shops here, flea markets here, and they're just very, very, very expensive now and very hard to find. I'm looking at Mercury, Mercari, which is that other seller's buyer's place, and I'm looking at OfferUp to see if I can meet with someone locally. And they're very hard to find, and if they are easy to find, then they are expensive. So I'm building my collection slowly, even more now, with games that are very expensive. I don't know how much. I think the prices for PlayStation Vita games varied. I think the top price was $49.99, but again, I don't know. So maybe, you know, some of these games are still cheaper than if I had bought them brand new. Back then, I probably would have spent $50 on them, and now I'm probably spending $30, $20 for their used games, not brand new games that are sealed. But regardless, I digress. As always, as you can tell by my videos, and I'm trying to make this a quick and easy video. Let's look at the booklet. So the booklet is nice, and this is the quality, not too thick and not too thin. Very similar to what you would expect from an instruction manual from back in the Super Nintendo days. It feels very similar. Thick, but that's probably because there are two in here. So let me show you this again. Try to get the lighting out of here from the sun. Okay, and I'll show you the thickness of it. I think once he actually makes them, these are actually going to have their own backs to them, and they are going to be individual booklets, so that you can actually put inside of your PlayStation Vita games. I wish I had a PlayStation Vita game here so that I could slip it in and show it to you. But Killzone I got for free through PS Plus, and I never got the physical copy of this, and now I'm looking for one, and I'm trying to find one, and they're like $57, $50. I'm trying to look for a decent deal. I'm trying to see if I can find some at a store around here. So I'll let you know if I get one, but I'm definitely gonna get this, and now I have to get this game, mainly because I need somewhere to put the booklet. I'm just not gonna put it on a shelf and let it get all bent. Now I have to complete the collection. This is how I end up spending so much money, because I'm a collector and I'm a completionist, and that's why I never finish games, because I try for the platinums. And again, I'm digressing. So let's turn the pages. And so right here we have contents, story, synopsis, characters, controls, single player campaign, game screens, multiplayer, blackjack, gear for the field, valor cards, tips, concept art, and history. Valor cards, very important in this, especially if you're looking for the platinum, which I was working on, and I still am, but now I'm trying to finish, what am I trying to finish? I am trying to finish the ordinary games. That's what I'm trying to finish right now on my Vita. Story synopsis. The year is 2357. War has come to Vita. A surprise Helghast invasion force has decimated the ISA. Defenses scattering. You know the story. Let's just look at the pages. Look at this. Very well made. Very clear. Let me back it up a little bit so maybe you can see it better. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice. We got the characters here with a little biography of each of them. We got the controls. Look at that. Single player campaign. As a dedicated mercenary, your talents are always in high demand from both the ISA and Helghast. Who cares, right? As long as you get paid. And there you go. You got the missions. You got the covert, position, and demolition. So let me show you that screen. I don't think I showed you that page here. There's that. You got game screens. You got the menu option here. This is where you order the shop, where you buy new guns, new armor, new secondary weapons. You got the multiplayer, Warzone, Box Zone, Mercenary Warfare, and explains it all here perfectly. You got Blackjack here. Gear for the field. And this is all gear. Vanguard system, Manny's engine, explains it all. Your primary weapon. Your main weapon should suit your fighting style, whether you prefer to carry an assault rifle, sniper rifle, or submachine gun. The choice is yours. Each weapon has its advantages, so choose carefully. The arc missile, next page here. The Valor cards. Valor cards. Here they are. You have all the cards from the deck, from a deck of cards, hearts, diamonds, clubs, spades, and every number or letter involved. Bonus deal, Valor cards can be collected from fallen enemies in multiplayer modes only. There you go. Tips on the game, sneaking up on enemies. Use the mini map on your screen to keep an eye on the position of enemies. You will need Vita dollars for new guns. Experiment with different loadouts, particularly the additional equipment. There you go, right there. Concept art right here. Whoa, the sun is just playing a really massive game on me. Here's more environmental art right here. And then some history. And as you can see from the staple, the middle of the book. And this divides it all. The next section is going to be this one, right over here. So we are going to look at this, the contents, story synopsis, controls, game screens, battle systems, beast raids, characters, locations, tips, concept art, history, all here, as you can see. Wow, this looks beautiful. Very well printed. Look at how clear that is. Look at how the colors just pop out of here. I mean, this is what we were used to as kids. At least I was. I'm aging myself. But I was very used to looking at this, especially if I got the game and I couldn't particularly play right away because it was too late, or I got it on Christmas Eve and I had to go to sleep and I had to wait for the next day. I would usually stay up and read the manual so that I would get myself excited and ready to play the game the following morning. These are game screens right here, what I just showed you, the gameplay, the gauge, the party, the skills, the equipment, the camp menu, journal, look at the battle system, strike, slash, pierce, damage types, all of that here, right here. Break skills. What have to I turn on this light? Just look at that. Just trying to focus on it. I can focus it right here just by clicking on this. That's what you do when you get an iPhone as your camera here. The pages are numbered as well here. Page 15. But that was those are more battle system options. Your characters, like very professional, very well done. Like I'm like, these should have came with every single PlayStation Vita game. Like should have, because look at this. Look at this artwork. Look at how beautiful that is. The characters. Look at these characters. Look at this. A little history about them and everything. You got locations on a map. Isle of Serene, or however you'd like to pronounce it. You got tips. Tips for the game. During the game, you earn reputation points. I'll show you that real quick. Tips. You got concept art. Look at this. You got the cover, the alternate Vita box art, and the Vita box art right here. And it has the European version right here. Makes sense. These books are made in Europe. So of course it would have the European art style on there. Wow, look at all these covers here. Look at all this. Look at all these case covers here. Look at that. Look at that. Check that out. See if I can get a little focus on that. Wow, check that out. And that's it. That is the end of that book, because then it goes right after that page. It goes right into Killzone. But like I said, these will be made individually from when I spoke to him, when I spoke to Too Old for Gaming. So this was a very big surprise. Very, very big surprise, because I was not expecting this. I was not expecting to get anything, really. I mean, the internet is full of people. Obviously, this guy's different because he has a reputation. He has a store. Absolutely, you know. But it was just a very big surprise. And it speaks volumes as to the kind of person he is. Because I didn't pay a dime for this. And he sent this before I even pre-ordered anything. So it just goes to show how much he cares about this and how much he cares about the PlayStation Vita fans, because he's a huge fan of that system, of that handheld, but also of how much of a good businessman and a business decision this was for him, because he's gained a future customer for life. Not only is he a big Vita fan like I am, but I will buy, if he prints out again the history of the PlayStation Vita, I will buy that. I missed the first round, so I didn't get them. They're sold out. So if I could potentially buy a reprint of that, I will buy it. I will be a customer, and I will continue to buy these, and which would make me buy, my car's about to turn off, which would make me buy and spend more money for these. Again, my name is Lou on Chewing Gum. This is my review of these manuals, and I would 100%, and not just because I got this for free, I paid for these. I pre-ordered my own copies of these, and I will be making a review and a video of all of them once I do get them, and hopefully I have the case for them to put them right in when they do get here and they do get made. But I would give these an easy 10 out of 10. Easy 10 out of 10, because they're just so well done. There's a lot of love and passion that you can feel coming from these books, and it just speaks volumes, again, like I said, of the creator of these bad boys. So again, if you like this video, if you'd like to see more of these videos, if you'd like me to start playing some video games for you or anything, you want to talk games, hit me up. I usually reply to every single person that responds or writes a comment on my videos. So please leave a comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you know when I post up a new video, and you can tell me how much you hate it, how much you despise it, or how much you like it. You never know. But this 10 out of 10, abso-freaking-lutely, you need to get one of these. Too Old for Gaming. He's on YouTube, he is on Twitter, he is on Facebook, and he does have his own website. So if you Google Too Old for Gaming, again, number 2, old, OLD, 4, number 4, gaming, you can find him. Guys, take care, stay healthy, and I gotta go pick up my pizza because it was ready like 10 minutes ago. Later. Stay safe.